Hi everybody, I am Husky Light. Happy Halloween everybody. This is your stars for this week. I promised I'd dress up and we've done it, and my daughter is here. She's a vampire.
Hi.
She's going out sucking some blood later. And so your stars for this week, general for everybody. Please remember, if you would like a personal reading from me, just to click up on the link in the corner, go through to the website, pick which reading you would like me to do, all different prices. I'd love to do one for you. And in the meantime, yeah, all the timestamps are below for each star sign. Please also remember to look out for your moon sign, your rising sign, just in case it doesn't resonate with you, particularly this week. And yeah, we're ready to, we've got cobwebs behind us, we've got our candles, we're all ready to go out and scare people. I hope everybody has a brilliant, happy Halloween. Don't get too scared, remember it's not real, and I will speak to you soon. Ready? Happy Halloween! Bye!
Bye.
Hi Virgo, I hope you're really well. Straight into your reading for you. We're starting off with your health position, which is the Five of Swords. So probably this week you're likely to feel a little bit under stress. Could be from a combination of things, but it's going to not make you feel as healthy as usual. So it's really important when this card appears in the health section that you've got to be really gentle with yourself. You've got to look after yourself. If you're getting angry or stressed out about something, express it. Don't keep it in and suppress it, because that will make your health worse. Just express it safely and carefully. Don't turn your anger and sorrow on yourself. Don't turn your anger on anybody else, or your stress on anybody else. You really need to take some rest this week. It's really crucial for you. Don't worry about things. Don't feel guilty about anything. Just let it go and get as much rest as you can this week. Right, we've got the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is in your career and your finance this week. You might actually sort of use a different tactic at work this week. Do something different to make it more interesting. Some of you may even leave a job that you're currently in this week. If you're really going to stay where you are, and you know, you may come up with new ideas, you may get more creative about things, new policies, new procedures that could make everybody's life easier at work, and you will be able to have these sort of ideas and bring them forward into the workplace just to improve everybody's life. So if you've got these inspirational ideas, give them a voice, talk to the boss about it. It would be, some of you are going to have some really good ideas this week, and it'll be really good for you, and it'll be really good for the workplace as well. Okay, with regards to finances, know when to stop spending this week. Know when enough is enough. Don't take any chances with money this week. Money's fine, but don't go gambling. Don't go putting it into things that you can't afford to invest in this week. Don't put any money into anything if you can't afford to lose it. Okay, if somebody, I feel that some of you this week a friend or a family member may come and ask you for some money this week. That's fine. Just know that it probably won't be repaid. It won't be quite the loan that you think it is. If somebody's borrowing money off you this week, it probably won't be repaid. And if you're fine with that, then that's fine. Just sort of know that, because they may not be able to afford to pay you back. And don't let that come in between you, whatever that situation is. If it's a friend or a family member this week, just lend out if you're willing to take that chance, and all will be fine. Next card is in your friends and family, and we've got the Hanged Man in friends and family. So there is a situation, a person within friends and family, you are probably at some sort of crossroads where you've got to make a decision. And that decision can cover a multitude of things. Where you're going on holiday, if you're going to move house, which school the kids are going to go to, all sorts of different things it'll cover within friends and family. But there is some sort of decision that you need to make this week to go in one direction or another with the situation. Look at things very logically, sit back, think, stay calm, and you'll be able to make that decision fine. But there is a point where you have to really think about things first in order to go forward and make that decision. Next card is the Six of Swords, and Six of Swords is in your spiritual position for this week. So it's about moving forward, going with the flow, going in a direction that you want to go for. I think for a lot of you Virgos this week, you're going to come to a new awareness spiritually this week. Some spiritual answers that you've been looking for. You've been asking your guides and angels for guidance on things that you haven't understand. You're going to come across those answers this week, and you're going to get a sudden awareness. You're going to get aha moments and things like that this week. It might be that it's tied to a change in routine, so you might be looking at something different. You may travel somewhere different. You might be looking at different things spiritually, but the answers that you've been looking for should come through to you this week. And dreams as well. Always write down your dreams, especially this week. There's a lot of messages coming through within your dreams. And your last card is the Chariot, and the Chariot is in your love position for this week. If you have just started going out with somebody, don't push too hard too fast. It may be that you know exactly where you want to go, which direction, you feel in control, and it's all good. Just don't push too hard with that other person, because they may not be quite up to speed as you are, because you're going to want to be sort of forging ahead with this week with things. If you are in a relationship that isn't particularly going well, again, don't push too hard, too fast. Sit down and talk logically and slowly with someone, because there's a chance, whatever this situation is in a love relationship this week, you really might want to push it, and it's not always a great idea. Somebody might be pushing you, especially if you're single this week as well. Somebody might be wanting to go out with you or pushing you for a date, and you really don't feel like you want to date them or go out with them. If this is the case, you really need to let them know where your boundaries are, and be honest with them and tell them that you're not interested in a relationship. That is the best thing that you can do, and that's the best thing for everybody involved in the long run, if you just tell them where you're actually at. So, right, that's your reading for this week, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great week, and I will speak to you soon. Hi, Taurus. Right, diving straight into your reading. We're starting off with the health position, and this is in your health. So we're starting off with the health position in your health. We're starting off in the health position with the Three of Cups. Really good time this week to, if you've got a health regime going, just to increase it a little bit or improve on it, have a different way of looking at things. Do you need more exercise in your life? Do you need a bit more rest in your life? Are you running around already and working too hard and you need a little bit of rest? So it's a really good time this week to come up with a game plan to see where you can do better. Even if it's only slightly, drink an extra glass of water a day, eat a little, get some more vegetables in your diet, organic vegetables, just little things, walk that extra, all of that this week. You're in a really good position to be able to do that. and have a look at your health regime. It will help you to feel so much better, about your health and yourself. Our next card is in your career and finance, and we've got the Emperor. So when the Emperor comes up in work and finance, work-wise, it should be going really well for you. Any effort that you put into work this week is not going to go unnoticed. Your boss is going to be able to turn around and say, hey, well done, you're doing really, really well. You're going to be feeling really logical this week, really on the ball. Any work that you put into anything this week, it's just going to be perfection. It's going to be good because you are going to be acting like the Emperor. If you're looking for work, if you're looking at trying to find a job this week, be more like the Emperor again. Step outside yourself and try and look at yourself as if you were standing in somebody else's shoes from a logical point of view. So sort of step outside, look at yourself and see, and have a look and logically see why somebody would hire you, why somebody would give you a job, and get those reasons written down. That will really help you to get yourself a job this week. If you can look at yourself in a work position the way a potential boss would look at you, that is the way to go, and get some of those ideas on your CV. With regards to finance, there's going to be a need for discipline, like the Emperor this week, in order to make your money go a bit further or work better for you. Whatever you pay attention to in your life, it grows and it gets better. So are you treating your money with respect, or are you just going out and blowing it on all sorts of daft things every week? Treat the money with respect and more will come in. It'll treat you with respect as well. Know exactly how much you've got this week, where it's going, and just keep an eye on it. Okay, don't focus. If you've not got enough money, if you're struggling for money, do not focus on the fact that you haven't got enough money, because again, we're at the full moon as well. If you concentrate on not having enough, you won't have enough. That will come to fruition too. So really pay attention to your money situation this week, and don't go overboard with things. But whatever there is a lack of, do not concentrate on that bit. Change it around and change your thought patterns around and say, I have abundance always. The universe looks after me. I have lots of money. I have everything I need materially. And keep thinking like that, and that will change for you. Our next card is in your friends and your family position, and it's the Five of Coins. So it's a little bit of a pity party within friends and family this week. You might feel like you're being left out in some way. Maybe some of the family are going out and you're not going with them because you have to work or something, and that's not fun really. And you just you're having a little bit of a pity party with regards to something. If you need to talk to somebody or need to get help, then talk to them, or turn around and say, I'm feeling a bit left out this week, and I'm feeling a little bit like nobody loves me this week, and you'll get loads of hugs if you do that. So talk. Don't go sit in a corner and think that you've been abandoned, because you haven't. It's just the energies of the week. It might be that you're just feeling a little less secure than usual, but it is only temporary. Okay, next card is your spiritual position, and we have got the Knight of Wands. You could really sort of have some aha moments this week, some suddenly things coming in very quickly to you spiritually wise, and you may get introduced to looking at things in a completely different way, and it's going to appeal to you on a really deep level. It's going to make complete sense to you. It's going to resonate with you really well. Start exploring it. Start looking at these new ways that may come through to you. Make sure that you're not joining an organisation or a church or something where they want lots of money off you for some sort of teaching program or to join their organization. Stay away from that sort of thing. This, I'm talking about aha moments on your own. And if it is somebody's introduced, you can find out about that sort of thing without having to spend money on it. There's plenty of information up on the internet, and that, don't be spending money on it, but start looking at things, because there is going to be a new way for you, or new belief systems coming in, new aha moments coming in for you at quite a quick rate this week, for you to look into, and you're going to sort of really believe in these new revelations that come through to you. So that sounds really exciting, actually. So good luck with that one. And in your last position, we've got the Queen of Cups in the love position. It's a really positive card in this position. If you're single, it's get out and mingle, get sociable, get out and meet people. That's the best way for you to meet somebody this week. Be careful of getting carried away, because she is the Queen of Cups, so she's very emotional. And it might be that you've just started dating somebody and it's like, oh, I'm in love, and you're on cloud nine, and which is really, really nice, but just try and keep your feet on the ground just a little bit more, if it's a new love that you've got this week, so that you can keep track of other things in your life, not keep the relationship to the exclusion of everything else. You might get carried away a little bit with your emotions. And if you're already in a relationship, that's really good, because there's a new level of emotion coming in this week, which is positive, which is nice. You're both on the same page, and you'll be feeling the love this week, maybe more than other weeks in the past. So it's a nice getting together and a nice closeness together in your relationship, with not particularly that much arguments or anything like that. So that's a really nice card to finish off your reading with. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you'd like a private reading, remember to click up on the link, and I will speak to you soon. Bye. Hi Capricorn. You can't see that card very well because the sun's shining right through. I'm going to have to go like that, and hopefully you can see it. My sun is really shining through the window, and I've already closed the curtains. There's nothing else I can do. Hold my hand over it. Let me see if I can do that. No, I can't. Trust me, it's a really pretty card. Right, we've got the High Priestess starting off in your health position. Make sure you're doing everything you can this week. You are very much in control of your own body this week with the High Priestess, so it's all about, when it's in health, looking after yourself. Make sure that you are supporting yourself as best you can. If you're coming down with a cold, if you're feeling a bit icky, make sure you're getting enough rest and doing everything you can. Don't run around like a mad person. It's going to make things worse, and you know it is. So I feel like some of you might not feel all that great this week, and if you do, don't, make sure you're getting all the right vitamins, and looking after yourself with diet and exercise and that sort of thing, which will go a long way to helping you to feel better. If some of you feel like there's something wrong and you can't quite put your finger on it, you might be going through ascension symptoms. If it's headaches, neck ache, sickness, diarrhea, all that sort of thing, have a look at my video. If there's something that you think is seriously wrong that you can't put your finger on, and the doctor doesn't seem to be understanding you, then go and see a different doctor this week. But I think that is really, really the minority of you. I think a lot of you will be having ascension symptoms this week, and it will be coughs, colds, that sort of thing. So just look after yourselves and get enough rest, get enough vitamins, and make sure that you're loving yourself enough this week. With regards to that, there is quite strong energies around. King of Wands is your next card. This is in your career and your finance for this week. Somebody within the workplace, maybe with lighter hair, sort of light brown, blonde, that's, you know, lighter red colour, that sort of hair colour, could be male or female. They could come in and help you in a work situation this week, and they'll prove to be a bit of a mentor for you. If they come into your life this week and you could already know them in the workplace, you can trust on them, you can count on them, listen to them. They want to help you. They want to pass on their wisdom and their skills to you, and you can learn a lot from them. So listen to them. It could be that you are the King of Wands this week within a work position, and you're going to take on those traits. You're going to be asked to teach somebody else if they've just joined the workforce and they don't know how to do things. So you may be a mentor to them, and you may be teaching them and passing on your wisdom. If you're looking for work, it should go well this week, and it could be very well that the person that interviews you has got the King of Wands traits there. So that's a real, and it's coming soon if you're looking for a job. And again, look out for whoever interviews you having sort of hair on the lighter side of things, and know that that's a positive thing. In regards to finances, again, it's a really good omen for you. You might discover a talent that you didn't think you had or you didn't know about, which could lead you onto either changing careers or thinking about changing careers, doing it as a side job to help you earn extra money, to get extra money in. So start having a look at that. Something's going to come up, and you're going to know, oh, I didn't know I could do that, and I'm really good at that. You know, it could be fixing up bicycles, it could be doing electrics, it could all sorts of different things, being creative, being arty. And you know, quite a few of you this week might think, do you know what, very well in the future I might be able to change that into something. So a few of you might start looking at things like that. It's the full moon tomorrow, so completely just dream big, and you will get there, and it won't be long before something comes through to you this week. Just be really, really positive. On the whole, for you, for everybody, money is not all that bad this week. It's okay. It's sort of flowing in and out. But if you need extra money, a few of you may be able to find something extra this week. Next card is in your friends and family, and we've got the Queen of Coins in that respect. So you're going to be doing up your home. You're going to want to do up your home. You're going to be wanting to maybe even getting ready for winter. Now winter's starting to set in, so you're going to be either repainting or buying fluffy cushions, that sort of thing, just doing the house up, changing it around a little bit and making it more comfortable for yourself as well. Everybody is going to be feeling sort of quite homey in regards to friends and family this week. As I say, the weather's setting in, so you're going to feel more like you want to be at home with friends and family this week, and it's going to be a nice atmosphere within the house. There shouldn't be too many arguments. It should be going well, and you're going to be a little bit like the Queen of Coins, where you're going to instinctively know what you need to do or say to help other friends and family along, and stay friendly with each other. So it's a really nice card in that position. We've got the King of Swords, and this is in your spiritual position for this week. It may be that you're looking at spiritual beliefs or getting new spiritual beliefs and new things coming to you this week, and instead of going through your heart chakra and sort of how do you feel about this, you might be a bit of an air sign and thinking logically about things, trying to figure out exactly how this belief works or how this information that's come to you, how it works. So you're going to be looking at things quite mentally this week, I think, on a spiritual level, because you actually have to, in order for you to believe something and feel connected, sometimes you do have to think through it logically. But once you've thought through it logically and sort of integrated that within your soul and your body, and your mind, that will just become a part of you. So I think, yeah, you're going to be looking out, you're going to get some new information too, but you're also going to want to be learning and looking and seeking out new information and new insights into things. It could be that you hear something this week, you're not sure if it's true, you're not sure whether you need to believe it, so you're going to be doing your own research on it as well. Make sure that you meditate as well this week, to keep yourself grounded and centered. That's really useful when that card comes up as well. And in your last position, we've got love, and we've got the Seven of Swords in the love position. So I think for some of you, if you're already in a committed relationship, trust is going to be really important to you this week. In fact, it's pretty crucial when the Seven of Swords comes up in this position. If you're feeling suspicious, if you're feeling like somebody's being deceptive about something or not being quite honest about something in a relationship, you need to sit down and talk, make a point of talking to them about it, even if it's difficult. Don't sit there accusing them. Just try and find out things from their point of view, from their side of things. Don't be passive aggressive, because that's not going to work at all. It's going to make the situation worse if you're in this position. And again, if you meet somebody this week, and you start dating, just be open, be wonderful, and be active in the date as well. Don't do the mysterious, oh, I'm not really interested if you go out with me or not, or that sort of situation. That's not going to work either this week. It's not going to make you look mysterious and intriguing to anyone else. It's just going to make you look like you're not interested. So be careful how you're interacting with others in relationships this week, because they may just think, oh, you're not interested, and go and see somebody else instead. And for a few of you, I think this week as well, Seven of Swords in relationships means to me, especially committed relationships, some of you may be getting something back that you may have lost over the years or months while you've been with somebody. It might be self-confidence, it might be trust. It can work both ways, and you might be regaining something that you've lost. You might be regaining a little bit of happiness that you may not have had of late, so that's a really nice thing. It's a bit of a mixed one, this one, because it depends what sort of Capricorn you are. You're either going to be in a relationship where you're not quite trusting them at the moment and you're going to sort it out, or you're actually going to regain some sort of emotion that you've lost along the way, and you're going to gain that back again. So that's really nice. So that is your reading for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share and subscribe. I love you loads, and I will speak to you soon. Bye. Hi Gemini, let's get straight into your reading. We're starting off with your health position, and we've got the Seven of Coins. So this is going to work two ways. If you have been looking after yourself lately, we've got the full moon tomorrow. So if you've not been feeling all that great and you've been really looking after yourself and everything, then this week should be really good, and you're sort of reaping the rewards for the effort that you've put into your health regime, drinking extra water, taking or whatever you've been doing to improve your health. You're going to start to see the benefits of that this week and reaping the rewards for it. If you've not been doing much and you haven't really been looking after your health too well, you might find that you come down with colds, flu, whatever this week, not feeling particularly great. It's never too late to start working on your health regime though. Obviously when we've had the full moon, we then get the new moon, so you can start to improve little things day by day with your health, and then that will come about and you'll feel a lot better about yourself and you'll be able to go forward. So depends which position you're in. You're going to bring in the fruits of your labour with health this week, whichever way it's been going for you. Okay, your next card is the Six of Coins. Six of Coins is in your career and your finance for this week. Things are going to go well at work. Things are going to be fine at work this week. You're probably going to get a lot of support in work. It's a good time to, if you want to raise or anything like that, or you want some extra responsibilities, that sort of thing, it's a good week to ask for it this week. If you're going for a loan, anything like that, it's also a good week. If you've got your own business and you need something for it, you're going to be more successful than you imagined. And obviously if you're looking for a job this week, this gives you the advantage with the Six of Coins of hopefully manifesting that job. With regards to finance, again, really, really good. You probably may find that your money goes further this week, or you've got more money coming in this week. Remember to be generous. Remember that when you've got more than you normally have, to be generous with friends and family and to share, because what goes around comes around. Always remember that sort of universal law. So it's a good week for money for you. Next position, we've got friends and family, and we've got the Nine of Cups. So it's a beautiful card, especially in friends and family. It's happiness, it's fulfilling, it's things coming good for you, it's nice friendly stuff with friends, with family, a good time had by all, hardly any arguments, everybody getting along all right. It's not carved in stone, but it's generally, you should be okay with your family and friends this week. It's really the wish card. So whatever you've been hoping for and dreaming about with friends and family, especially if you've had arguments or something recently, that should all come good or start to improve this week and start to get better for you. So that's a brilliant card. It's your yes card within friends and family this week. Next card, we've got your spirituality. We have got the Four of Coins. So there is a real clearing out for a lot of us this week. Let go of any bad emotions that may be holding you back from moving forward. So guilt, stress, regrets, all that sort of thing, anger, not being able to forgive somebody, all that sort of thing. You need to clear that out and move past it in order to move upwards and onwards and forwards this week. If you can do that, then you're going to move forward. If you find that you've got any negative emotions that you're trying to hold on to too tightly, which is the Four of Coins, it's trying to hold on to things too tightly, you need to let go. Non-attachment is freedom, and this is going to move you forward this week. Learn or start to meditate a bit this week. Make sure that you're centered and you're grounded, and there is a balance in everything that you do, and you'll have a really good week if you do it that way, and you'll go forward. Just stay calm. Any past situations, move forward from them and move up in a good way, in a good positive way. Now, your love situation for this week, remember it's a general reading, so it's not for everybody. We've got the Five of Cups. It may be that you've just finished a relationship or you're just about to start the process of ending a relationship. What you need to remember with this card when it comes up in love is all is not lost. Okay, you probably, if you just split up with someone or you're not ready to be with somebody else yet. You need time, you need space in order to move forward again. But all is not lost at all. She's got some broken cups. She's got 3 broken cups below her feet. She's still got 2 cups that are good. If you are having trouble in a relationship and you're not wanting to end it and move forward, concentrate on the positive. Concentrate on the 2 cups that are not broken. That is where your success lies within a relationship, is concentrate on the good that is still there within the relationship. But no, if anything does finish this week, it's getting you to a place of where you need to be and getting you forward into the right direction. Okay, for those of you who are not having these sort of problems, you're fine. Your week is going to be fine. For those of you looking for a new relationship, you're probably maybe not going to find it this week. But again, that's fine. You need a bit of time and space to yourself. So, right, that is your reading for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care, like, share and subscribe, and private readings click up in the corner. And remember, I've got the new relationship reading, which is very, very precise if you'd like a private one. So, namaste, blessings and light, and I will speak to you soon. Hi Aries, I hope you're really, really well, and I'm losing my voice. Excuse me. Right, we are starting off with your health position. With regards to health, take it easy this week. Get rest if you need rest. Overall though, just think positively. If any of you are, I'm coming down with a cold, if any of you are coming down with colds and coughs and that sort of thing and feeling a little bit run down, try not to have the pity party. Just stay positive. You will get through it. It is temporary. And give yourself lots of patience and lots of love and attention. If you can go for any sort of holistic alternative medicine like Reiki healing, massage, all that sort of thing, then please go. It will make you feel 100% better, and it will do absolutely wonders for you. But just stay positive. Get as much rest as you can if you need to do that this week. And obviously if you're feeling wonderful, then stay positive again, and that will keep going through the week, and it'll stave off any serious health issues. Okay, next card is your Seven of Cups, and this is in career and finance for this week. They could point to a lot of confusion, a lot of disorganization within this work, within the workplace this week. So maybe your mind's not really on solely just the job. Maybe you've got 100 and other things going on in your mind at the moment. So just be careful in the workplace this week. Trying and focus. When you're in work, focus on work. When you're at home, focus on home, that sort of thing. It is very good if you're in the creative field of some sort. It's a really excellent card actually for making good progress and going forward if you're doing something very creative in your job, if you're an artist or a painter or a musician, dancer, or anything, you know, tarot readers, Reiki, anything that's creative, then that's good for you this week. And if you can incorporate that into your work, that's a really, really good thing to do. But if you're in a focused job like maths or science or something like that, you may not be able to concentrate as much as you usually do. You're basically going to be working with your right brain more than your left brain this week in work situations. With regards to finance, be careful about making financial commitments this week. Don't invest in anything this week. If you know, try and hold off and wait till the week after, because your brain, your thinking this week might just be a little bit too scattered to concentrate on money or where the money's going, particularly if you've got your own business. So just, you might have trouble concentrating. So I wouldn't particularly sign any big contracts this week. If you can hold off till next, you know, the week after, I'd do that, because your brain, you've just got a lot going on in your mind this week. So finances should be absolutely fine. Just try and keep an eye on where everything's going and don't sign anything, if you can get away with it, until the week after. Now, next card we've got is friends and family, and we've got the star card, which is your yes card, which is beautiful. So with regards to friends and family, it's a completely different story. You're going to be feeling inspired, you're going to be feeling wonderful, you're going to be more hopeful about the future, what's happening in the future, what's happening within friends and family. Everything's going to be bright. The stars are shining down on you. It's your yes card, and it's also a very spiritual card, so you're going to be feeling very connected this week and very at one with friends and family, and you'll be thinking positively, and you'll find that that's rubbing off on people around you, and they're thinking positively as well within friends and family. So it's a really nice card. So if you've got any ambitions, dreams, dream big. Dream big with the star card. If you're thinking of the biggest family holiday ever next year, start dreaming it. Start dreaming really big and you'll accomplish it. So it's a really nice card. Our next card is the King of Coins, King of Pentacles, and this is in your spiritual position for this week. It may be that you don't feel particularly spiritually fulfilled this week because maybe, you know, for a long time you've been concentrating on money and things like that, and on a spiritual side you don't particularly feel all that fulfilled because your focus has been elsewhere. I think this week, because there's so much going on, and that you need to focus a little bit more on your spiritual, if you can do. I know there's a lot going on in your brain, but actually if you focus more on your spiritual this week, your finances will come out better as a result of that when the King of Coins comes up. So do a bit of meditation to try and quieten your mind, look into spiritual things, anything that you come across that you need to look up more information on, do that to get more insight into things, to know how you feel about things, about traditions, about beliefs, and be more positive about things that way, and that will actually help other areas of your life a great deal. Last card is the Two of Pentacles, and this is in your love position for this week. So if you're currently in a committed relationship, just be aware again, your energies are all over the place this week. You might be finding that you're lacking sort of time and energy for each other. You're either working too hard, so you're tired, you're not focused because you've got so many other things going on in your life. Please keep your relationship high on the priority list, on the love relationship side of things. You can't put it on the back burner or anything like that while you go off and do other things. It does have to stay a priority this week to make sure that you stay happy and contented and together. Okay. If you are looking for a relationship, again, I don't think it's the greatest time to meet anybody this week. I think your energies are very scattered this week, and you have to truly ask yourself if you're actually ready for a relationship. And again, if you're looking for a relationship, you actually have to create the time and the space to be able to bring in that relationship to you. So on that point, it might not be the greatest week for you to find somebody because there's so much else going on. But for those of you who are committed or dating, just spend as much time as you can together to get through. Keep it high on your priority list. Okay, right, that's your reading for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, share and subscribe. I love you all, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye. Libra. Right, we are starting off in your health position with the Nine of Wands. So worry, stress, anxiety, you might have a bit of that this week. Be careful about it. It may affect your health. Treat yourself as well as you can. Look after yourself as much as you can. Get as much rest as you can. If you're, make sure you're getting enough food, water, good food. I know that I'm starting to come down with a cold at the moment, so just make sure that if stress is getting to you, or anxiety, or you're feeling overwhelmed with things, focus on the positive to get yourself through the week if you're not feeling too good. And breathing exercises, meditation, all that sort of thing are really good for you at the moment. If you're waiting on test results, if you've been to the doctors for something, don't worry, be positive, and only focus on the positive aspects this week, and write down things that you are thankful for, that you are grateful for, and surround yourself with positive people, positive things, and everything will work out for you. So just look after yourself a lot this week. There may be a chance for some Libras that you might get a little bit run down and not feel that great. So just give yourself lots and lots of love. So our next card, we've got the Two of Cups, and that's in career and finance for this week. So that's really, really good. You're likely to be appreciated at work this week. Everybody's seeing the effort that you're putting into things. You're feeling comfortable. Things are flowing fine. Even if you don't particularly like your job, you will probably find that you will be coping better this week with it. It will be more in the flow of things, and it might go a bit quicker for you this week. And if you're looking for a job, Two of Cups means you're very likely to find what you're looking for soon. In regard to finances, with the Two of Cups, it's all about fairness, it's all about balance. So it's keeping your money in balance. You might not all be rolling in money, it might not be flooding in, but everything for the moment this week is good. It's fine. Whatever money that you've got, you will have enough money to get through the week with, and to meet your obligations, and to make sure that you and your family are fed and all the rest of it, even if it's a minimum coming in. Keep it all in balance, and you will find that it will last all week and you'll be fine with it. With regards to friends and family, we've got Judgment for this week. Don't jump to conclusions, don't make hasty decisions, and don't judge anybody, friends and family, this week, and don't do that quickly or hastily. You need to slow down. You need to give friends and family more chances, give more thought to friends and family, and again, be very thankful for having for having them around you. There's definite, maybe somebody's making a judgment about you and jumping to conclusions about you this week, one of your friends, one of your family members, in which case you need to be honest with them and put them straight and make sure they know what their boundaries are. But I think it's actually sort of Libras this week, jumping to conclusions, maybe because you're a little bit stressed, a little bit run down, things like that. Don't try and make decisions for other people this week, friends and family wise. They need to sort out their own stuff, they need to deal with it. It's their problem, not yours. Okay, you can give a little bit of advice, you can give some guidance where you need to. Don't take it on yourself though this week. It's their life lesson and they need to learn it. So you might come across, my God, the blooming sun, I can't see that at all. You'll see it in a minute, the sun's about to go back in. So yeah, it's people's other, friends and family's life lessons that they need to learn and they need to go through. You can't take them on yourself, so be aware of that. Right, we've got the Six of Cups. This is in your spiritual position for this week. You need to stay grounded and centered this week, and you need some sort of little bit of commitment, a little bit of ritual, something that you can stick to this week. So again, meditation, staying grounded, staying balanced, doing something, maybe looking at things that you used to do spiritually that you haven't done for a while. Have you balanced your chakras lately and things like that? You need to do that, especially if you're not feeling so good. And just keeping balanced this week. I think there's a lot of things going on in your head this week, a lot of maybe thinking about the past, things like that. You need to be as childlike as you can, as positive and as happy as you can spiritually, and just know that everything's okay, you're surrounded by angels, everything's good, and get that good childlike feeling back again with regards to spirituality, and staying positive. And as I say, do a bit of meditation, try and get out into nature more. If you need more rest, get more rest this week, because I think a few of you may need it. And our last card is in the love position for this week. Really nice card. We've got the Empress. So it's all about feminine power, whether you're male or female. You might find if you're male that you're just taking on a few more womanly traits, feeling a bit more generous, more loving, more compassionate, more kind, that sort of thing. You're going to be maybe a little bit mysterious to others this week, and you might not be feeling all that sexual, especially if you run down and you've got a cold or something this week, but others are going to see you more that way this week. She's a very watery sign, very deep. Listen to your intuition, and give priority to your emotions and your passions. She can also signify coming abundance within love as well, so that's really nice. There's abundance coming, there's good things emotionally coming. So you might find that men and women alike are really attracted to you this week. You're going to be drawing people close to you this week. It's a very high power, it's very potent. Be careful how you use it. You know, if you're single, you could find true love this week. It could very well come your way this week with the Empress being there, and committed relationships are going to get deeper, they're going to get truer, they're going to get nicer when they're under the influence of the Empress, and it's going to be a nice loving time for you. So really nice card to finish off with. That's your reading. Hope you enjoyed it. Namaste. I'll speak to you soon. Bye. Hi Aquarius, welcome to your reading. Right, diving straight in there, and we're starting off with your health position. And in your health position you've got the Emperor for this week, which is a really good card. You should be feeling good. You should be feeling very logical, like the Emperor this week, about what you're doing to your body. You're going to be very aware of what's going on with your body this week. It might be that you need to put a bit of discipline in there, a bit of order, just like the Emperor, and to do that would be really helpful for your health. For example, make sure that you are getting enough exercise and eating right, all the usual stuff, taking enough vitamins. If you're struggling with any health issues, write down the symptoms, track them, see if anything in your life is corresponding to your system, and matching up. That could be where the problem lies. It could be you notice that you don't feel so good if you eat bread, and you might be able to correlate that up, so you're going to eliminate bread from your diet and see if that makes a difference. Things like that. Check for food intolerances, things like that. If you're having a problem this week, make sure that your chakra systems are balanced up as well. It could be that something that you're not feeling well with could respond to one of your chakras, and the fact that it needs balancing, and once you've balanced that out, you know, say you're having headaches or something, it could be that your crown chakra, your third eye is a little bit blocked. Get that balanced out and you'll find that your headaches are a lot better, that sort of thing. So it's all about believing in good health and looking after yourself, she says, starting with a cold, and being logical about it and looking at things in a logical way as well. Moving on, we've got your career and finance. Now in career and finance we've got the Devil card for this week. If you're feeling trapped in a job that you really hate, you can't see a way out of it, probably because it's putting food on the table, just really consider this week whether the trade-offs are worth it, whether it is worth risking your health with, you know, having your stress levels high, that sort of thing, just to be able to be in a job. Sometimes it, you know, truth be known, it's not worth it. I know that there are very few jobs out there, and you never really feel secure in a job. Just know that if you're going to stay in that job, be aware of what it may be doing to your health or your emotions if you're going to stay in, and make that choice. You're going to make that choice this week. If you don't want to trade your health and your sanity for the sake of the job, start putting your feelers out, start looking for something else Start looking at what you can do to change the situation. You are not trapped in the situation unless you allow yourself to feel trapped. It is an illusion. And start to change that, start to look at things in a different way. With regards to finances, things might not be brilliant for money this week. Just keep a tight rein on everything. It's only a passing phase, it's only for this week with this week's cards. But deal with everything calmly, rationally, take one step at a time. If you need any sort of financial help, don't be afraid to go and ask for it, because there will be something available for you. And even if you're feeling flush and you've got loads of money coming in this week, the devil is saying just keep a financial restraint on it. Don't go blowing it all, because you never know when that rainy day is going to come in. Your next card is the Queen of Wands, and this is in your friends and your family position for this week. So it could be that there is friends or family, somebody around you who's got a lot of fire energy around you. So it could be an Aries, a Leo, Sagittarius. She or he, it could be either. They get a lot accomplished. They're usually focused on work and career and things like that, but they're going to be around you this week, and they're going to really uplift you. They're going to really make you feel better. They've got a really good uplifting energy. Be careful for some of you with the Queen of Wands. They might be a little bit overzealous. They might be a little bit too fiery this week, and there might tend to be the odd argument. But for most, it's going to be one of your friends and family that's just being extra exuberant this week and extra focused on loads of energy and everything around you. And it could be you within friends and family situations taking on the Queen of Wands. She's also a very fertile card as well. So just be aware of that. If you don't want to extend a family or anything, but it's either you giving out this good energy within friends and family, or somebody within your friends and family giving out this fantastic, positive, good energy that's going to rub off on all of you. So that's a really nice card. We've got strength. We've got strength in your spiritual position, which is fantastic. You're going to be very spiritual this week. You're going to be pulling out that inner strength. Even if you haven't got particularly spiritual beliefs, but I would imagine you have if you're watching your card. There are things you do believe in. You are going to be feeling very strong. You're going to be feeling very intuitive. You're going to be wanting to develop more spiritually. You're going to be wanting to balance up your body, your mind, your spirit, the triad. Make sure everything is balanced this week, and you're spending time on all three, even when things are looking different in certain areas of your life or whatever. And even if you're feeling a low point spiritually at the moment, it's just saying to bring out that inner strength. Things are looking up soon. Everything's good. You are strong inside, a lot stronger than you think you are, and you're either going to be feeling that or it's coming out very, very soon this week for you. And we're finishing it off with the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is in your love position for this week. So really positive outlooks within love relationships this week. If you're single, it's a good indicator for you to sort of get out socially, get out and mingle. It's very positive that somebody could come into your life or is on the horizon for you, romantically speaking. Be careful though that if she appears or he appears in your life, to keep track of everything else that's going on in different areas of your life. Don't get carried away with the new relationship thing where you're there's passion and you're both madly in love and everything. Just keep things balanced and in perspective. Long-term relationships, you know, there could be a bit more passion, a bit more emotion there this week. A few more hugs, a few more kisses, a few more I love yous going on. So that's really beautiful. So it's a really nice emotional, happy emotional card when it comes up in love relationships this week. So that's really nice. So that's your reading for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share and subscribe, and I will speak to you soon. Bye. Hi Leo. Right, let's get straight into your reading. We are starting off this week in your health position with the Four of Cups. So focus on everything that's positive in health. If you've got any physical problems, things are not always going to be that way because they've not always been that way. Health wise, pay attention to diet, exercise, making time to rest, to eat healthily. Do that, move beyond where you are health wise at the moment to move forward in a positive way and to stay positive. And your mindset, it's all about your mindset. Don't concentrate on anything bad within your health, concentrate on the good stuff, and that will spill over into the rest of your health, so that you should feel pretty good this week. Our next card is the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands, when I can straighten it. Nine of Wands in career and finance. It might be a bit tense at work, there might be a few arguments, it might be a bit stressful. Try not to contribute to any stresses and strains in work yourself this week. So step back a little bit, think before you say anything, make sure that you're calm, unruffled. At least on the surface you could be boiling and angry inside, but don't bring that out into the workplace this week, because it might be that people around you are a little bit stressed and you might feel stressed as well. But speak calmly and think before you speak, so that you don't cause so that you don't make any more problems with anything. If you are worried about losing your job or anything like that, unfortunately there might be a chance that you do this week, especially if you've been told that you're likely to get laid off or something like that. So be prepared on that front. This is only for a very few of you. It's if you've already been told that there are problems within the workplace this week with terms of finances and money. Don't worry about your money, don't worry about your finances, because that is not going to help anything at all. If you are having any sort of problems with money, again, try and stay calm and methodical and work through the situation, and write down the potential courses of action that you could take small little steps every day. Look at ways that you could increase your income, even if it's only just a little bit. If you're doing something on the side, if you're having a talent that you've got that you might be able to make some extra money out of, then have a look at doing that. But do everything in little steps financially this week. I'm not saying you're all going to be absolutely skint, because most of you will be fine, but for the ones that are struggling, look at it in a calm and logical way and be positive about it this week. Right, friends and family is good. Friends and family, we've got the Three of Wands, so it's really positive with friends and family. It may seem that there aren't many arguments within friends and family this week. Everything is calm, everything is good. You're all friendlier together than normal. There may be more laughter, and it's a really nice, you've got strong emotional feelings within friends and family this week. You might have personally some sort of success within friends and family. You may hear one of your, it might be yourself, of a pregnancy or a marriage or some sort of celebration that you can all celebrate together. It might be somebody's birthday this week, but there is a nice feeling around friends and family, and it's a really good one. So there shouldn't be too much stress on that point. It's extremely positive, actually. So things are going to be going a lot better than they usually do, than maybe they have been doing for a while. Your next card is the Faith card, which is the Hierophant in other decks. When the Faith card comes up, and this is in your spiritual as well, so that's quite handy to be in that one. If you're in the least bit concerned about spiritual beliefs or whatever. Just make a bit of extra time this week to be quiet, to meditate, and allow yourself spiritually to expand. You might want to do a bit of learning, a bit of research, and look into things a little bit more this week. You might get information through spiritually and you don't know whether you agree with it or not, whether it fits your belief of things. Give yourself some time. You may go through a few spiritual changes this week where you're more looking outside the box at things and seeing if what you thought you believed before you still believe. I'm integrating new beliefs into your spiritual system in whatever way that is. You could have quite a few aha moments as well this week, but do a bit of meditating and go within a little bit as well, and you'll get the answers that you're looking for. Just ask your angels, they will come through and give you the answers that you're looking for. And we're finishing it off with the Two of Wands. So that's good. That's in your love position. So if you're already in a committed relationship, things are about to get a lot more equal this week. There's going to be a more even keel of give and take, of responsibilities between the two of you, of attitudes between. Everything's becoming more balanced and more equal with regards to look. If you're looking for somebody this week, have a look around, because for some of you, you might actually get together with somebody this week who's already in your life, who you already know about. So it could be a friend that turns into a romance, or somebody you know at work that suddenly could sort of step forward as a potential partner for you. Remember not to judge a book by its cover. Don't get you to, look at things in a different way. Look at people, especially if it's somebody who's already in your life. Try and look at them in a different way. I think you might do this week for some of you. Give them a chance if they're interested in you. For some of you, I think this is just what you're looking for. So it's just what you need as well at this time, and you're getting the opportunity for that to happen this week. So that's your reading for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. I apologise about my croaky voice. I think I'm coming down with a cold. Take care, namaste, and I will speak to you soon. Bye. Hi Sagittarius, I hope you're all really well. Apologies if I lose my voice, because I think I'm coming down with a cold. Right, we're starting it off with the Page of Swords, and that is in your health position for this week. When it comes in relation to health matters, chances are you'll be overdoing it this week, or you have been overdoing it. You've been working too hard, maybe behaving in very intense ways. You need to give yourself, and you need to give others around you, a break. You need to get some rest. I think your frayed nerves will demand it this week. I think you might feel a little bit frayed at the edges. You might feel a little bit argumentative. You need silence. You need rest. It does wonders for you. If you've recently started a new workout regime, don't push yourself too hard. Back off from it just a little bit. Don't get too run down or anything. Just rest. That will do wonders for you, and that will work for you this week. The next card that we've got is in your career and your finance for this week, and it's the Six of Swords. Some of you might actually be in the process of leaving a job this week that no longer serves you and is no longer working in the way it once did for you. You need to have complete trust in the universe that you are being led to where you need to be at the moment, to where you want to be. Make sure that all your intentions are good, all your intentions are positive. It's full moon tomorrow, things coming to fruition. Everything's happening for a reason at the moment. Even if you've been, laid off for some reason or something, just trust in the universe that you are going into a new environment. Things are going in the right direction. For those of you who have just got a job, or you may find one this week, you might have to get the balance and sort of get your bearings. You might be in a new environment, you might be with new work people, a new office, a new way of working things. It's good. It's just going to be a period of adjustment for you this week. So take it easy on yourself again, but just trust and have faith in the universe that everything is working out fine for you, and everything is working out, and you're being led in the direction you want to go in. If you see this woman here, there's a guy at the back steering the boat. She's not bothered. She has complete faith in where he is steering her at the moment, and that's what you need to have in your job, in your work this week. Financially, it can mean that the financial tide is turning for you. So depending on what position you've been in lately is dependent on which way the tide is going to turn for you. So if you've been doing really, really well lately, you might find that this week you don't have as much money, and you might not struggle particularly, but you won't have as much money coming in, or you have to watch your finances more. If you've been doing really well recently, it's just going to go down a little bit for this week. If it's the opposite way round and you've been really struggling for a while, things should look a lot better this week for you. You might have a bit of extra money coming through, you might not, you might pay something off, you know, a loan on a house, a car, whatever, a loan, so that you've got a little bit of extra coming in. So go and treat yourself, go and do something nice for yourself, not too big, just something small just to treat yourself, but there will be a greater amount of money coming in this week for you if recently you've been struggling at all. Either situation, whether you're doing well or you struggle this week, don't be gambling. That's not going to help. You're just going to lose it. You're not going to win anything. Okay, your next card is in your friends and family for this week, and it's the Queen of Cups. I do have a board here that I'm trying to keep the sun off the cards, but it's really difficult. I've got the curtains closed and the sun's still shining through on them. We shouldn't really moan about the sun shining through on anything. Right, Queen of Cups, friends and family. She's one of the most loving cards in the deck. So you will find that in friends and family this week, things are more loving, more compassionate, kinder, nice emotions running through, going with the flow, and just this nice feeling. Also, the Queen of Cups reminds everybody, and especially in friends and family relationships, you know, you treat yourself with love and compassion, and others will treat you with love and compassion as well. You know, and that goes for no matter who you are, where you are worthy of love and respect. So remember that this week. Give yourself that love and respect and compassion, and you will get it from others, and also be able to give and receive. So give out that love and compassion to others. But in friends and family, it's a really nice card to come up for you. There shouldn't be too many problems with that. Next card we've got is the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is in your spiritual position for this week. You might feel like you've got an awful lot of things, you're juggling things round this week, and you don't have enough time to sort of feed your spirituality. You need to rethink that this week. You might not have a lot of time to do things, you might be up to your eyes in all sorts of things, but you need, as I said with the last card, you need to spend a little bit of time with yourself. So if it's a 5-minute meditation, a quick walk around the block, 5 minutes in your room, just having time to yourself, and able to meditate, contemplate, go inwards a little bit, give yourself a little bit of rest, contemplation. You need to give that nourishment to your spirit, your soul this week, to achieve any sort of balance, and balance in all areas. If you feed your soul and balance that out, ground yourself, get centered, then that will help to balance other things out. So you might feel that you're off balance and trying to juggle things this week, so you need spiritually to go in a little bit and do a bit of meditation and that will work wonders, and that will spill over into other areas of your life as well. Last card we've got is in your love position, and we've got the Four of Wands for this week. So when it comes to love, it's going to get, if you're in a committed relationship, if you've been with somebody for a while, this card is saying things are going to go to a whole new level. You're going to get more committed. You could start planning a wedding. You could have a new addition that you find out about coming into the family. Engagements, moving in together. It's looking good. It's looking really good for love this week. If you aren't with anybody this week, and you're looking for somebody, make sure that any invitations that you come your way for parties, or again weddings, or any sort of invitation to be social, accept them and go to them, even if you don't feel like it, because this is the week where if you're going to meet somebody, you could meet somebody through some sort of celebration or some sort of function that you may go to. It could even be work related. You know, you have to go and do an exhibition or something regarding work. Go to whatever, make a point of going this week, because you could very well meet somebody that way. So that's your cards for this week. I hope you enjoyed them. I'm sorry you can't see them very well because of the sun. Like, share and subscribe. Remember to get yourself booked in for a reading, and I will speak to you soon. Okay, bye. Hi Cancer, let's get straight into your reading. I apologise if I cough, I'm starting with a cold. We're starting it off with your health position for this week, and I also apologise if the cards are a little bit bright. I've got a board trying to keep the sunlight out of them, but they're still very bright. And we shouldn't complain really when the sun's shining. Anyway, health. Two of Swords in the health position. Pay really close attention this week to your emotions, because that is what's going to affect your health this week. So have a think about how you're feeling about things in your life, people in your life. Talking things out with somebody that you trust is really important this week. That could help, and that could lead to healthier outcomes and maybe even health breakthroughs, depending on where you are with your health. Stay positive thinking, don't get stressed out. It's all about balance this week. In fact, it's really crucial this week for you. So you need to eat right, sleep enough, make sure you're getting enough exercise, drinking enough fluids, drinking enough water. That is what's going to keep you healthiest this week, but it's your emotions that are going to play a big part in it. So as long as you can stay positive and keep those emotions balanced, then that's going to go a long way to helping you out with your health this week. Second card we've got is in career and finance. We've got the Strength card here, so that's quite good. If you're looking for work, know that you've got the skill set to find work, you've got the know-how to find it, and you could get strong this week, bring out your inner strength, and you could very well find a job this week. If you're already in a job, there's going to be room this week for moving forward within the job, so don't hesitate to go to your boss and start negotiating for what you're worth if you don't think you're being paid enough for what you do. I think you'd probably be quite pleasantly surprised if you are in a position to want to go and ask for a raise, take on extra responsibilities, move to a different department, that sort of thing. All very possible, as long as you're relying on your inner strength, because you've got a lot more than you think you have this week within the workplace. You'll get a really positive reception from that. If there isn't any room for a raise or a promotion or anything like that, start giving some serious thought to looking for something different where you can grow and you can expand and you can use your strengths more. Sorry, I just knocked it with the board I'm trying to hold up there. If you've got that inner strength this week, start looking at doing your own thing, start looking at making your own business and start breaking out and strike on your own business wise. I think there'll be a lot more options than you normally look at this week or normally think of. With regards to money, you should be in a positive cycle this week. Money should be good for you this week. It should be flowing in and out at a good rate. Even if you only got a little bit of money, it'll be, you know, it'll be balanced, it will be good. Try and save a little bit, or put a little bit aside this week if you can, especially if there's a bit extra coming in. Even if, and if you've been doing without for quite some time and you've got this desperate need to treat yourself or people that you care about, do that. Just try and put a little bit aside as well. I think a few of you might be treating somebody this week. A few of you, I think you might actually be getting ready for a bigger purchase this week. You might be either going to buy a new home, buying a plane ticket, buying a car, some sort of big ticket item, new furniture for the home. A few of you will be looking at things like that this week. Just make sure that you don't borrow more than you can actually repay. Use your strength around money this week. Our next card is in your friends and family position, and we've got the Hanged Man this week. So you might be waiting on friends and family, or somebody in friends and family this week, to make a decision on something, and once you've got that decision, then you'll be able to move forward, and you're waiting on that. It could be that you yourself are having to make a decision which concerns friends and family, which is going to be the best for all of you. So maybe you are deciding whether you want to move home, move to a better place, move the kids to a different school. There is some sort of decision that you're going to have to make involving friends and family this week. You need to stop, relax, think carefully, don't jump into it, think carefully and look at it from all aspects before you make that decision. So there's a slight pause before that decision is made. If you know that there's something you have to make a decision on and you're not sure about it, again, if you just relax and think about it logically and look at it from all different angles, that will help you to make that decision. Don't make any decisions too rashly or quickly this week in regards to friends and family. Okay, your next card is in your spiritual position for this week, and you've got the High Priestess. So sorry, I'm going to cough really, really badly. I'm trying to keep it back. Oh, crumbs. Right, High Priestess. Lost where I'm up to now in spiritual for this week. You're going to get a lot of messages coming through this week spiritually with the High Priestess. You're very intuitive, you're very psychic. There's going to be lots of things coming through. You're going to get your angel messages coming through. You're going to have messages coming through in dreams. Bits of conversation you're going to hear are going to make complete spiritual sense to you and give you answers to questions that you've been asking lately and thinking about, and a lot of answers are coming through to you this week. You are very spiritual, and you're feeling a lot more intuitive and a lot more psychic about things. Some of you will be looking into spirituality a little bit more than maybe you do. You might be talking to people who have got different experiences to you, different beliefs to you that are different than your own. But you can always, when you're learning spiritually, you always, you know, not everybody's religion or belief is 100% yours, but there will be something within there that makes sense to you, that resonates with you, that you might actually sort of take on yourself or start to take on some of those beliefs. So branch out a little bit, move out of your comfort zone, and that will make your spiritual life a lot richer. But there's definite messages coming through for you this week, so be aware of that. And we're finishing off with the Queen of Swords, and this is in your love position for this week. Don't be too forceful with your loved one this week. Don't be too cutting, too logical thinking. If you're, if you're having an argument, or you end up getting a little bit, with the Queen of Swords, she is very abrupt sometimes, and she can cut with a knife. She's very clear thinking, she's very logical, and she can cut with her words as well. So just be aware of that. Don't be too rough with your partner verbally, or the way you speak to them. Don't get too angry too quickly. If you're if you're trying to talk your partner into something, going away somewhere, or doing something, or changing something, you're going to get a lot further by being sweet and nice and lovely, rather than the Queen of Swords and being, a bit blackmailing, or a bit cutting, or a bit forceful about things. So back off a little bit, especially if you're feeling a little bit stressful this week. It may be that your partner this week, is coming towards you like the Queen of Swords, and it can be male or female. So they're being a little bit too argumentative, a little bit forceful, a little bit opinionated. So just be aware of that, and make sure nicely, again, with love and compassion, that you both know where your boundaries lie. And if you're stepping over boundaries, or your partner is stepping over boundaries, make sure you're both aware of that this week, in a loving way, and you'll get through the week just fine. Okay, right, that is your reading for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share and subscribe, and if you'd like a private reading, click on the link, and I will speak to you soon. Bye. Hi Scorpio, I hope you're really well. Let's get straight into your reading. I apologise if I'm starting off with a cold again, so starting off with your health position for this week is the Page of Coins. So if you've got any health problems this week, if any health problems come up, if you start with cold and flu and goodness knows what else this week, if they seem to be manifesting, especially with the full moon tomorrow, it could be a result of any neglected emotional issues that you've got. Do you need some attention? Do you need to give yourself some loving, pay yourself attention, love yourself more, treat yourself with kind words? That may be the case. If you need any help, if you are feeling a bit poorly, ask for some support this week. Ask for some help. You'll be able to get it as well this week. You don't have to get sick if you've got emotional issues. Just be positive with yourself, and treat yourself kindly, and look after yourself. Ask for what you need, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine, but you just really have to be positive this week, and love yourself, and give yourself some time and attention, some space, do a bit of meditation, get as much rest as you can. There's actually quite a few signs that I've gone through now that are having sort of colds and flu, and it's probably just the season because we're starting up with winter. But go easy on yourself this week, and if you are feeling a bit icky, it will pass. Just take care of yourself and love yourself, and if you do have any emotional issues to get over, regret, guilt, anger, anything like that, then have a little work on that and get it cleared, and that will help you feel better. Our next card is career and finance, and you've got the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands in career and finance. You might feel a bit stressed at work this week. You might feel a bit agitated, especially if you're not feeling too well. It might feel like it's getting on top of you. A lot of deep breaths at work this week. Stay as calm as you can. Get rest when you can. Anything that seems to be overwhelming work-wise, if you've got a big workload on this week, because you might be quite busy, don't let it overwhelm you. Don't get worried and concerned about things. Just take one step at a time, one day at a time, 1 hour at a time if you have to, and just stay in the moment. Don't think about how things could turn out. Just stay positive and stay calm, and just work moment by moment. And it's temporary. It's just a weekly reading. won't apply to everybody. Remember to check out your rising sign and everything. If you are getting overwhelmed at work, please ask for help, please delegate. This is not the mark of somebody who is weak who asks for help. It's the mark of somebody who is strong, who knows when they need to delegate, who knows when they need a little bit of extra help, because that's the mark of a strong person, and Scorpios are very, very strong. There may be a bit of tension going on around you as well within the workplace. Other people are going to be a bit agitated. Just, as I say, just stay calm, think before you speak, and everything will work out okay, and you'll get through the week just fine. Our next card is the Knight of Cups. This is in your friends and your family position for this week. So generally things are going well within friends and family. Everything should be friendly. There should be some good news coming in with regards to friends and family this week. Emotional news, because it's a Cups card. So it could be that you hear about somebody and there's a celebration, it's somebody's birthday, a wedding, engagement, that sort of thing. It's good news. You know, maybe somebody else has not been feeling too well in the family, and you hear this week that they're on the mend and they're getting better. So it's an optimistic card to see in your friends and family position. It's really nice. So that's a good card. Not too bad with friends and family this week. Nine of Cups is your next card, and this is in your spiritual position for this week. Positive affirmations are very important this week for you. Visualization, imagination, imagining and visualizing how you want things to be, how good you want them to, and this is going to enrich your life. Remember, it's a full moon tomorrow. Things are coming to manifestation. Trust yourself, dream big, get that imagination going, meditate, give yourself a bit of time and space, let your imagination run riot, and think about what it is you want in your life, what positive changes you want to come about in your life, and then start take steps to make it happen for you, and you will go a long way on that front this week. Just dream really big. And we're finishing off with the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is in your love position this week. There's a lot of transformation going on for a lot of Scorpios in love relationships at the moment. If you're in a long-term love relationship, if you've been having problems in that relationship and you've been together a while, it might be that you decide to end that relationship this week. This is if you're living together or you're married, or you know, it's, and this is not for all of you. For some of you, you might actually feel like you're coming to the end of a relationship. If you're really sure about it, if you've thought it through, then this is the week to start clearing things and making a move for that to happen, knowing that you're moving forward and you're moving in the right direction. Have trust in the universe. Don't think you have to wait for the right time to do something like that, because there really isn't ever a right time to end a relationship. But if you're going to do it, then this is the week to do it, and give yourself some time and some space. Don't be jumping into another relationship. I think you're going to need time and space on your own. For others that are in a committed relationship, you haven't got any problems there, everything's going to carry on. I can't see anything, any difficulties in particular there. This is just for the ones who have been having problems for a while, and maybe you've tried to work on it, and it's time now to finish it, so that you can get yourself into a better place. For those of you who are looking for love this week, I don't think you're going to find it. You might do, some of you might do, but I don't on the whole think that Scorpio, I think you've got some transformation and some changes to go through in a level. We are coming into Scorpio now with your birthdays. Happy birthday, Scorpios, coming up, and this is going to be a little bit of inner reflection and thinking about exactly where you want to go. Do you want a relationship? Do you want to stay single? And there's going to be a period of transformation for you, a period of some of your beliefs about love changing, how the way that you look at things, the way you look at relationships. There could be a lot of transformation there for you. So that's your reading for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share and subscribe. Remember to get yourself booked in for a personal relationship reading if that's what you're looking for, and I will speak to you soon. Namaste. Hi Pisces, I hope you're all really well. I apologise if I start coughing and spluttering. I'm starting with a cold. We're into winter. Let's dive straight in. Right, your health position for this week. Two of Wands, so you might feel a bit off balance this week. So you need to balance yourself out this week. You might feel that you've not got quite enough energy to get everything done that you want to get done. When it talks about being balanced, usually it's making sure that your body, your mind and your spirit is all being fed, all being looked after. Try and get some chakra balancing this week, which is Reiki, or get some meditation. Get on YouTube, get some chakra balancing meditations done. This is going to help you very much get everything balanced out. Make sure that you're paying attention to your mind, your body and your spirit. Okay, look after your body health wise. Feed your spirit with your chakra balances and your meditation, and feed your mind with positive affirmations to get through, and that will put you in a much better position health wise this week, and you'll do really well if you can do it that way. Your next card is the Four of Wands, and this is in your career and your finance for this week. Work-wise, things should be going really well with the Four of Wands. Don't take things for granted though, especially if you've got initial successes at work. Don't take them for granted and think that, oh, you've done all the hard work and everything's going to be completely plain sailing from here. Don't rest on your laurels. You've earned a lot of success. You've been working really hard. You've been doing really good things, but you don't forget that you have to keep striving and you do have to keep going forward. It's not the time this week to have a break or take a holiday. Even if you feel like it is going to be hard work for you this week. So keep plugging away at it. You've been doing really well and you will continue to do really well as long as when you're in work you're focusing on work. Finance wise, should be pretty good shape finance wise. If they haven't been in all that doing all that well lately, they should be about to get a whole lot better. But again, this is a result of hard work. This is not a windfall. This is not you winning the lottery. This is because of hard work that you're putting in order to get back that money. So financially, things should look a lot better this week. You will be reaping the rewards of the work that you've put in, or lack of work that you've put in, depending on what sort of Pisces you are this week. We've got a full moon tomorrow, which is things coming to fruition and things that you've been working on, the seeds that you've been sowing and now coming in, and you should see the results of that this week, especially finance wise. Our next card is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is in friends and family for this week. It's a Wands card, so there could be news coming in, maybe from one of your kids, maybe from somebody younger than you within friends and family, and they're bringing about good news, new ideas, positive energy. It could be that you've got a niece or a nephew or a son or a daughter, and they're just going to be extra positive and extra energetic this week around you, and they're going to really uplift your spirits and be like that. It could be that you're taking on the Page of Wands and you're going to be able to give good news to your family or friends this week, and you're going to be feeling around friends and family that uplifting positive energy, So it's a really nice card, whether it's you that's feeling like that or it's somebody around you, friends and family, that's bringing that in. It's positive, it's high energy, focused, and it's good. Be careful of getting easily distracted though. There's a lot of things going on within friends and family this week, so there is positive energy. Just try and keep, but there'll be a lot to do. But I think it'll be a lot of fun as well this week for you. Our next card is in your spiritual position, and we've got the Devil card in your spiritual for this week. So we need to be a little bit aware. You need to keep a positive mindset this week regarding spirituality. It's really important, in fact, this week. So again, positive affirmations. I am wonderful, I am strong, I am passionate, I am loving, I am giving, all of that sort of thing. I am worthy. Tell yourself that with positive affirmations, whatever you want to put on the end of I am, that's going to be really important for you this week. Surround yourself with positive people, positive things going on in your life, and keep that positive energy and keep your energy high. There is a danger if you don't do that you could become a bit argumentative. You could become a bit nitpicky with certain people around you, fault finding, and that there is a chance that you might feel a little bit depressed. For some of you, take a step back if that's the case. Life is too short, it really is. So keep positive and keep those positive people around you this week, and don't worry about anything. The Devil card is saying there is a chance you could, if you don't keep an eye on things spiritually. Okay, so that is your reading for this week. Oh no, it's not. I've got your love card here right in front of me, and I was nearly done then. Love wise, we've got the Hierophant, which is in mine. It's the Faith card. So actually, love relationships with this card coming up is have faith. Everything is going all right. It's likely to be going very well for you this week, but it's not going to be anything exuberant or different. Or if you're in a long-term relationship, things are going to be going steady. Things are going to be going sort of traditionally, on schedule, the way things usually are. It's going to be nice. It's going to be calm. It's going to be really nice for you. There isn't any upheavals within, arguments and things like that, or there shouldn't be, providing you keep yourself balanced, especially spiritually. Everything should be the way it's expected to be this week, really. It's not the time to bring in any changes into a relationship or try something different this week. Just concentrate on positive affirmations and getting through some areas of the week which are a bit more difficult. Long-term relationships are fine, and they're likely to be going pretty well for you. Those of you who are looking for a relationship, again, somebody could very well come into your life this week. We have got the full moon tomorrow, so things manifesting for you. Again, though, you have to keep positive, and you have to keep those positive affirmations going, and know that you are completely and utterly worth it. And if you're ready to get into a relationship, that will show up for you this week. So that's your reading for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, share and subscribe, and remember, the new relationship personal readings are up on my website if you'd like one of those, or any other reading. Get yourself booked in. All the links are above. Okay, take care. Namaste, blessings and light. Bye.